This is a video. Don't know how long it's going to be. I haven't really scripted it. I'm just going to speak. So, what is this video about? This video is an update. It's an update on a few things. So, off season going well. Entering week 14. Now, in week 14, we are running a mini cut. Why are we running a mini cut in week 14, Sean? Because my weight spiked way too quick. My weight went up way too quick on very, very minimal calories. I've been tracking them perfectly. I've been doing everything I need to do, but I don't think my body reacted very well. So, the mini cut. I'm going to go 3 weeks. 3 weeks will be well enough for me to lose the body fat that I need to lose. Once we get that done, we start with the new coach. The new coach is with me until I get on stage. When I get on stage, it's going to be interesting. So, the real topic of this video, the amazing, wonderful, mysterious world of medication. Now, before anybody comments, oh, you shouldn't be doing this with your life. Once again, it's my life. It's my life, and I'm going to go into detail as to why I've made the decisions I've made. So, I hopped on. I've pinned. I've made the decision. I've bit the bullet. Why have I done this? And if you don't know what I'm on about, pretty much, I'm on cycle. Why am I on cycle? Sean, you've only been in the gym 2 years. That's a lie. I've been in the gym since I was 16. I've only been consistently going for 2 years. I've only been training hard for 2 years. Now, why am I hopping on? Backstory to myself, for anybody who doesn't know, I competed at a very high level in pretty much every sport that I've ever played. I was an All-Ireland champion in running. I was a multiple cup winner in rugby. I got to a stage where I was just so injury prone that I couldn't play rugby anymore because I couldn't get any bigger. When it came to the All-Ireland, I was a one and done option because I suffer from feet conditions. I've suffered from hip impingements. And all these operations are very expensive and they'll take 6 to 7 months out of my training. Why do I choose bodybuilding? Because no sport has ever caught a hold of me like this sport has. Pretty much every single day for the last year and a half, I have been dedicated up prepping meals for the week. I've been making meals that are high carb, high protein, low fat. I managed to lose, I gained 40 kilos. I gained 40 kilos of fat, very unhealthily. I ate takeaway every single day because I couldn't put on size. At the end of my bulk, after gaining 40 kilos, after training while gaining these 40 kilos, I lost all this weight and I had only put on 5 kilos of muscle. This was disheartening because it took me 2 years to put on 40 kilos and within those 2 years I had built 5 kilos of muscle. Now, the reason I'm hopping on is because of this. In rugby I had to give up because I was too small. I couldn't put on the mass. I was in the gym from the day I turned 16 up until I turned 19, COVID hit. I just could not put on the size. When it came to running, I was naturally quick. I could do all the training I wanted to do, but I couldn't build up my leg muscle. I couldn't build up any muscle on my body to help myself, to aid myself to perform the best in that sport. The strength and conditioning, I was training 5-6 days a week when I was an All-Ireland champion, and I stayed the exact same shape for 2.5 years of that training. I was eating right, I was eating everything I'm eating now, and it just didn't go well for me. So that takes us up to present day. I lost 40 kilos of fat. I loved my pictures of myself, and looking back at them 13 weeks into my bulk, I realised, you know what? I didn't do what I wanted to do when I'm stepping on stage in 2024, whether I'm too small or too big. But I'm somebody who doesn't go into a sport just to compete. I go into a sport to win, and that's the difference. That's the mentality I have. So, the idea of hopping on, I sat down and had a talk with my coach at the time, and in April we started Clennon Yohimboyne. Clennon Yohimboyne was brought in to try and savour as much muscle mass as possible because we had been on a 46-week cut. The cleaning him buying, I stayed on until I went to Manchester, and I came off the week just before I went, and that was the end of my cut. Now, the end of my cut didn't go as planned. It didn't go the way I wanted it to go because, like I said before, I had abs, I had definition, but I was tiny. I was 65.7 kilos at the end, and that's not what I wanted to be. My lowest ever weight was 54 kilos, should I say. 54 up to 57 was my lowest. And to say that my best looking physique is under 10 kilos heavier than that, it's not good enough, especially when I had been training for a year and a half before that to put on muscle mass. So to present day, I have been on cycle for 3 weeks. My mentality is up, my libido is back. I haven't ever felt this good in the gym. This is not me trying to tell everybody to hop on steroids. I do recommend, if you are ever thinking about going on it, talk to a coach first, make sure you know what you're doing, and make sure you have all the health precautions in place. And what I'm about to show you now is just few of the necessary supplements that I've had to buy in to aid in my liver health, my kidney health, my thyroid health, my heart, my blood pressure. Everything that I do from now on has to be monitored because I am not natural anymore, so to speak. So I'm going to show you everything I'm on. Keep in mind, I've only been on stuff 3 weeks now. This is going to be my 3rd week on Monday. And when I say I've only been on stuff 3 weeks, I haven't gained any muscle mass. There's going to be 4 to 5 weeks before you even see results. But I already feel the results in the gym. I feel the training going up. I feel my energy levels are there. Everything is going up. Everything is getting better. So this is what I needed. Now, I'm going to show you if my editing skills are good enough. I'm going to go like this. Oh, 20 of these over 20 days. I've been taking them now since before I went on anything. They are electrolyte tablets. They help with, say for example, electrolytes give you energy. Electrolytes are good for fast releasing energy, but they also help with hydration. Then we got zinc and magnesium. I've been on these since I started, but I've upped from 1 tablet to 2 tablets a day. And yeah, vitamin D3. These are just one of the multivitamins I have. My other multivitamins are in my room. They have all the vitamins. I also have vitamin A's, vitamin B's, and vitamin K tablets in my room. Omega 369 fish oil tablets. If anybody doesn't take fish oil tablets, I couldn't recommend more to take these. Not only are they good for your immune system, but they also help with your liver function, your kidney function. Fantastic supplement. And finally, the god of all health supplements, ashwagandha. I started taking ashwagandha to help me sleep, to calm me down, to calm the nerves, and it helped. And it started helping a lot more than any other supplement I've ever taken, any medication I've ever taken. This actually helped me more. There's so many different benefits of taking ashwagandha, and I couldn't recommend it more. If you really want to know what's about ashwagandha, there's a lot of stuff on this box. I can't read it, it's all in Polish. If you really want to know what's in all these, comment down below. I'll pop up a post on my Instagram or some shit about all of this, all the nutritional advice, everything else. Blood work, very important. People who are unassisted should still get blood work done twice a year. I'm going to be getting mine done 4 times a year, if not sooner than that. If I see anything wrong, I will be going to get blood work done, just so I can manage the liver function, kidney function, thyroid function, etc. Finally, what I'm on, I'm not going to discuss the dosages because dosages are different to each person. Each person may react different to each dosages. Some people are really high reactors, some people don't react at all, and it all is genuinely just a genetic thing. So I started on testosterone and Deca. In 16 weeks time, then I will be doing a PCT where I'll be on TRT and Arimidex, and I will also be on clenbuterol for the 3-week period of my mini cut. And that's it. That's pretty much everything I have to cover. If anybody has any questions about anything, let me know. I will throw some links down below as well for anybody who's looking for advice or whatever. There's a lot of people on YouTube that you can watch videos on to learn stuff. Obviously, talk to a doctor first if you don't want to talk to a doctor, because doctors like to tell you you're going to die when your blood work looks weird. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Blood work is important. Do not hop on anything without discussing with somebody knowledgeable first, and make sure that it's a choice that you are willing to live with, because it's not just a choice that you can do one cycle and come off. It is a lifestyle choice, and it is a lifelong decision. If you go on testosterone, your natural testosterone levels plummet, and if you come off testosterone, you will have zero testosterone in your body. So TRT for life. Yes, boys. One more thing as well. I was always going to be going on TRT because I've had issues in the past with my testosterone levels from the start of puberty upwards. I've had multiple operations in my manhood. I've had a lot of things go on in the manly area that has driven my testosterone levels to be lower than they should be. So TRT was always on the books for the age of 24 anyway. And yeah, that is my decision. Do not make a decision just because you want to get big. I am doing this for the love of bodybuilding, and I know it's a lifelong decision. So yeah, that's it. Any questions, put them in the comments below or pop into my DMs on Instagram. If you would like to see anything on this channel, put them into the comments. Like, subscribe, whatever the fuck else goes on YouTube. Probably going to get like 6 views on this anyway because YouTube hate me. So yeah, see you later, lads.